Very good morning to one and all. In this lecture, we will study the chapter number 1 of class 10th economics, that is development. What development promises? Different people, different goals. Means there are different peoples and they have different development goals. All the peoples in the country have different development goals. Their goals, they want to the thing that they do not have or the things that they needed most. Different people have different development goals. What may be development for one may not be development for the other person. It may even be destructive for the other. It means that for one person the development is what they want, but for the other person the development is not what they want and it may be destructive for the other. Means let us take some example that the industrialist want to build a great big dam, and this is development for this industrialist, but this is not the development for the person who are living in those area and was displaced for the construction of dam on that area. So it may be even destructive for the other. Income and other goals. People want more income, money or material things that one can buy with it. It is one factor on which our life depends. Money is the factor. Money is a material thing which is the factor in which our life depends. Everything in our life we can buy with money, but something is more important than money, that is non-material things like equal treatment, freedom, security. This is very 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 important aspects of our life to live a happy life. So people want more money, more income or material things, material things that one can buy with it. We can buy anything with money is one factor on which our life depends. Without money we doesn't spend our life. However, the quality of our life also depend on non-material things. In our life, non-material things are played a great role, such as equal treatment, freedom, security, and respect for others. These are the non-material things that we needed in our life to live a happy life. For example, development. People look at a mix of goals. People have different type of development goals and a mix of goals. The development goals are not only about better income but also about other important things in life. The development goals are not only about better income but also other about important things. Means development goals are not about income. Means this is not that every people have the development goal of more income, more money, but also about other important things in life. Let us discuss the national development. National development. Different person could have different as well as conflicting notion of country's development. Means there are different peoples, different person in the country, and their development goals about their country, about their nation are different, and sometimes they are conflicting notions of country's development goals. Means one person's think another ideas about the development of the country, and it may be destructive for other, or other persons think another examples or another ideas for development of their country. Sometimes this may be conflicting. Different person could have different as well as conflicting notion of country's development. How to compare different countries or states? How we compare countries or states? How we compare the country, that one country is richer and the another country is poor, the one country is higher in income rate or another is lower or very low in income rate? How we compare? To compare these countries, their income is considered to be one of the most important attributes. Countries with higher income are more developed than others with less income. We always say that America, USA is the developed country because they have higher income and are more developed than other countries with less income. India has medium, low income, average income, and these are developing countries. As different countries have different populations, comparing total income will not tell us what an average person earns. So we compare the average income of the country. Means there are different countries in the world and they have different populations. They have different population density in their country, and comparing total incomes of the country is not tell us about the developed country or a developing country, or higher income or less income. So what we can do an average person earns, so we compare the average income of the country. So how we find the average income of the country? Average income is the total income of the country divided by its total population. It is called per capita income. So in this economics, the maths formula is come that how do we find the average income? We can find the average income by dividing total income of the country to the total population of the country, and it is called per capita income. In World Development Reports, per capita income is used in classifying countries. World Development Report says that per capita income is used in classifying countries, that whether the country is rich or whether the country is poor. Poor or low income countries. Countries with per capita income of US dollar 12,056 per annum and above in 2017 are rich countries. Means countries with per capita income 12,056 per annum and above in 2017 are called rich countries. Means those countries which have the per capita income more or 12,056 per annum are called rich countries through the concept of 2017. Countries with per capita income of 95 or less than are called low income country. Example, India. Means the India is a low income country, average income country. Those countries which have the per capita income of 955 or less than are called low income countries, and example is India. Income and other criteria. When we think of a nation or a region besides average income, means this is not very good that we can classify the countries on the basis of their income and not see the other factors of the country, other facilities of the country, as public facilities, what are the public facilities of the country, or health facilities and other things. We always do the classification on the basis of the income of the country, average income of the country. When we think of a nation or a region besides average income, public facilities are equally significant attributes. Means beside average income, the public facilities are equally significant attributes. Now we will discuss few about public facilities. What are the public facilities? These are services provided by the government to its citizens. Means the services that the government provide to the citizens are known as public facilities. Some of the important public facilities include infrastructure, sanitation, public transport, healthcare, water, etc. These are the examples of important public facilities. Now the most important terms: sustainability or sustainable development. Sustainability of development. First the question arises, what is sustainable or what is sustainable development? Sustainable development is that the development should take place without damaging the environment, and the needs of the present could not compromise with the future generation. This is what the sustainable development means. I again repeat this term. Sustainable development means development should take place without damaging the environment and present needs does not compromise to the future generation. Needs of the future generation is known as sustainable development. Now we read the sustainability of development, that is also sustainable development. Sustainable development is defined as development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations. Scientists have been warning that the present type and level of development are not sustainable. Some of the examples are overuse of groundwater, exhaustion of natural resources. So think about it. Can we do sustainable development? Scientists say that in present type the level of development are not sustainable because we overuse groundwater, we consuming groundwater and exploiting resources, exhaustion of natural resources. We are exploiting natural resources, so this is not sustainable development. Sustainable development means that development should take place without damaging the environment, but we damage the environment by overusing groundwater or exhaustion of natural resources. This is enough for today. This is the chapter that is development. I hope you understand very well through it. Please like, subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching the video. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.